Football Uncut.
Here we go again. It's another fresh edition of Football Uncut podcast. On today's episode, we shall be discussing about the top 5 in the English and Premier League. It is match day 3 already, and gradually the teams, the league is gradually gathering momentum. We don't see the pretenders don't they show some of the contenders who don't they flex their muscle, and it's beginning to look like the same old problem for Manchester City. New season, old problem of Pep Guardiola. Is it the fact that the young man has lost his coaching touch, or it is just some of the dynamics of football? And of course, they're not forgetting Manchester United. Another Manchester side among them seems to be struggling seriously, although they finally got the maximum 3 points just this last weekend. But is Manchester United really on the right track? All of that is yet to be seen. Just I have my guys with me on set this lovely day. My name hasn't changed. I remain your one and only, yes, Samuel Sport, or if you call me Mr. Bassa or Maumeko Ekononi. Guys, waiting this up.
Fine, fine.
Ima, how you doing?
Fine.
I beg, greet your people.
Hello, my people. I'm here again. Arsenal don't lose. I know they happy at all, but anyhow, we go again.
Baba Chelsea, waiting this up.
My football fans, happy new month to everybody. You know, I'm really very happy. You know, this weekend Arsenal lost, Chelsea win. You know, it's a good thing for Chelsea fans all round.
Wait, I don't know. What is this thing between you and Arsenal? Is Arsenal a direct problem to Chelsea?
They're my rival London now, so I don't even get joy for them at all. I don't send them. We think consign me. I don't send them at all now.
Okay, because the fact that they are struggling, they are dragging the pride of London with you, are you?
Now me get London now. They don't get Champions League where I get. They don't get the Champions League where I get now. You know I get them. Where they want to see them. now
Champions League they decide down for you.
That's the
decider.
Meji Champions League, Meji.
But I think they have more Premier League title than Chelsea.
Now for their own pocket with that.
And they even have the golden trophy.
Not their own problem.
Unbeaten run.
Not their own problem with that.
So is that not enough to make them the pride of London?
If they go outside London, when they won't use Buga, I guess Champions League. I can't even get FIFA Club World Cup. No be beans, no be shere.
Anyway, straight to the business of the day, and let's start with the defending champion, Liverpool. 3 out of 3. Ima, it's like this Liverpool really means business.
Actually, Liverpool. Let me just say, it's Arsenal that fucked up. If we've beaten them, they won't be able to talk. But
it don't happen.
It has happened.
Liverpool has shown champions.
Liverpool are showing that spirit.
That instinct
is them.
Especially with the way they got those first 2 victories.
Yes, they struggled and they still had the 3 points. That's that instinct, that fighting mentality, that winning mentality is in them. Yes.
They almost lost the 3 points against Bournemouth, the 4th back.
Against Newcastle,
the 4th back.
And against Arsenal, they tried. Actually, that Arsenal match, it was Arteta that gave them that win. But we go.
How did Arteta give them the win?
Arsenal were playing back too much. Arsenal were not that Arsenal.
They were not too direct, Abi.
That I know. They were not direct at
all. If you are an Arteta, what would you have done differently?
See, actually, the midfield was okay. Odegaard was on injury. It was good. Moreno, Declan Rice, and Zubimendi, they were doing okay. But why will you start Martinelli and Madueke together, for God's sake?
Saka was injured.
Saka was not fit. Saka was injured. Bring in Eze for me. Eze is just a Premier League experience. He has this Premier League experience. He doesn't need to adapt to Arsenal style of play.
You are right.
He has this experience already.
So if you are Arteta, you would have played Eze from in the attack.
Yes, I would have played Eze where either Madueke is or Martinelli. Bench one of them. You can't use Martinelli and Madueke together. When you watch yesterday match, it was indecision that killed that game. Sometimes you can't see 20 attempts. Sometimes you can see one and score that one.
Yes,
there was a ball Martinelli was meant to give Gyökeres was already ahead of Konate. If he should give Gyökeres will beat Konate and it will be a goal. But Martinelli was still pushing. If it was Eze, yes.
You are so sure that if it was Eze will have
he will make that pass. Yes. But actually yesterday, well, let's move. Ateta knows what to do. I know. He knows what to do.
This one maybe say Imadon, they know everybody mind.
He knows what to do.
Now you talk say Arsenal go win League and Champions League.
Sure, Arsenal go win the two.
I'm very sure say our fans never forget.
They never forget.
Arsenal, Liverpool go still lose now.
Okay.
That's
So
right.
no worry.
Games still many.
Okay, since Emmanuel has taken us to the game between Arsenal and Liverpool, DK, what happened to Gyökeres? I stumbled on one article that said that Gyökeres went missing. Was Gyökeres missing in that game?
Of course, he was missing because there was not a lot of service given to him.
Well, is it about not having lack of service, or he didn't do enough?
I think it was lack of service in that game, because to me, right from the midfield, I won't start Zubimendi, Rice and Merino, because there was no much of attacking force. You understand? Zubimendi, Rice and then Merino is not really that.
What was available to Arteta? What would you have done differently?
Because first, there's no creativity, enough creativity in that midfield.
Who would have what creativity from what was available?
Easy club or
one. In that, he's just joining Arsenal. Is it logical for you to have started him in such a high-profile game?
Well. I think that was the reason that Arteta might be, looking into, doesn't want to just bring him into the game in terms of that big game match. So I think that's what Arteta was thinking, but at least he should give it a try or a risk.
It's not a genuine reason. He brought in this guy from Valencia that he bought 15 million, 13 million.
That was the defender.
Yes, when Saliba was injured.
His hands were forced at that point.
His hands were forced. Just the same way he's meant to use Eze. This guy doesn't have Premier League experience. That defender. He should have brought someone that has Premier League experience. Maybe a junior defender to go inside there. But the guy proved himself.
I stay with you, Emmanuel. Did Liverpool do enough to merit that win yesterday?
Actually, that yesterday game, Liverpool were meant to win that game. Actually, if Liverpool has gone with 1 point or 0 point, it would have been a disgrace for them.
Why?
They had more. They were more direct than Arsenal.
They had the game in their hands.
They had that game in their hands that yesterday. Truly, I'm supporting Arsenal, but I got tired at one point. Zubimendi, Rice, Moreno, they were playing. They were really good in coming back, going. But when you see them holding the ball, their mind goes back more than going forward.
They were not creative enough.
They were not creative enough. They were not doing that thing Arsenal are born to do. They were going back more than going forward. That's just what killed Arsenal game.
DK.
Yeah.
The attacking combination of Liverpool, Ekitike, Cody Gakpo, and Salah. It's like they might be unstoppable this season.
I'm not surprised. Though I'm not surprised. Looking at what they have done in the past three games, they are so fantastic so far. So fantastic.
And this is a high-profile game that we can use to assess them completely. Did they really come out in flying colours?
Of course, to me, they pose a really threat to the Arsenal defense, and kudos to Slot, for making them gel so quickly, especially with their new striker, Ekitike, coming in and gelling so quick into that team. It's a good team for them.
It be like say Ikiasa is beginning to show say in good enough to add something to the team from the bench. He's a worthy player that can always come from the bench.
Well, I'm so happy to him because that goal that he scored, the winning goal
against
equalizing goal, yeah. So I at least gave him a kind of boost confidence that himself I did the game. So I'm really happy for him, and with more playing time we will get it right.
Since with the Liverpool, Emmanuel, finally the news confirms it that Isak will be a Liverpool player.
Actually, I've been thinking.
At this point, is it almost dead certain that they have what it takes to win the league over your supposed Arsenal?
Actually, it's not buying the whole world that wins you trophy, that wins you the league. Or
You think they are buying the whole world?
Yeah, their signings are getting out of hand. How will you go in all out for Isaac with 130? I've been thinking, where will Isaac play as at now? Now, is either Ekitikete will suffer or Kodigabo will be the scapegoat.
But you think if the coach does not have a template to work these guys together, he won't be telling the management to go all out for Isaac?
The main issue is that going all out for players like this brings in pressure for the coach. You know what is helping this coach right now? That he's not having that major problem right now is that Frimpong is on injury.
That's why he could play Szoboszlai.
That's why he could play Szoboszlai at 2. Now, if Szoboszlai is back at his position and Frimpong is back at 2, I want to see how he wants to use Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai and Floyd.
And doesn't that tell us that is the merit of always having enough squad depth? Because injuries will definitely fatigue will set in at a point.
And did you know that most players Liverpool are bringing in are injury free?
Injury spirit.
Someone like Floyd Sweet right now can't sit because of the money they bought him. Someone like Gravenberch can't sit because of his form.
But they can't play every game.
They can't play every game. That's why I'm telling you that, okay, now I know who is going to suffer actually. It will be McAllister. Because same thing happened to him last season. So the main thing is that, okay, if McAllister is out, coming in, doing wonderful stuff. If McAllister should come in maybe like 5-3 games and he scores, he does well. Now problem will be for the coach. We don't want you to return him to the bench. Who will you now return to the bench? Floyd Swiss. Then the board will be threatening him. We can't buy him 120 or 120.
I think at the end of the day, Szoboszlai might be the scapegoat. To me, that's what I feel.
Actually, Szoboszlai. But the main thing is that Liverpool fans are loving Szoboszlai more.
Because of what he's
doing. Yes, because of what he's doing, they love him more than any other player. So the main issue is that having squad depth is different from having problem.
Okay, because I want us to quickly move forward from this Arsenal Liverpool thing. Okay, DK, let me go straight to you. What will that defeat to Liverpool be doing to Arsenal's confidence going into the season?
I think Arteta need to tighten up his tactics right now, because that defeat is telling him something, and Arsenal fans are fuming about his tactics so far, especially against that match, because of I don't know why he's benching Easy, according to Arsenal fans.
I don't understand when you start criticizing him for benching Easy. How many matches has he benched Easy? Is it just a new signing for crying out loud?
I don't know whether they're so quick to see.
I feel like this is going to be the first match that he will be past eligible to play.
I don't know.
And you're already talking about it, benching him.
They are getting
impatience as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
It's not matter of impatience. When you watch Manchester United right now, yes, they are not good, they are not playing to their best. But the main thing is that all the Premier League players they bought, they impute them immediately.
The choice.
It's not matter of
not compare them.
No, it's not matter of not having choice or not.
Okay, if they bench Kuya, bench Uberumo, who are the players that would have played?
They can still push. When Cunha went for injury against Burnley, he pushed Bruno in front, then bring in Kobe Mino to stable the midfield, and he still played well. He can still. It's no matter of going all out for something. Yesterday, why they are criticizing that bring in Eze, he has this Premier League experience already. See, if someone like Ekitikete and they signed Isaac earlier, and they are benching Ekitikete for Isaac, yes, he's right.
Because of his experience.
Isaac has Premier League experience already. Ekitikete will be like, okay, I'm still learning and I'm still adapting.
But this Ekitikete does not look like a player that is learning.
Yes, it doesn't look like that because right now they sold Nunes and now they signed Isaac late. So they have no option. They have any other striker than using him.
And he has justified
he's proving himself. Now that is where the problem is. I know who is going to suffer at the end of the day. It's Kodigabo that will still suffer at the end of it, because I'm sure they will play Isaac out wide, more strikers, They'll play Isaac out wide, then Ekitikete, or they bench Ekitikete and Isaac.
I don't think they can bench him. I don't think they can bench Ekitikete.
So because most checking online, most Liverpool fans don't want them to bench Ekitikete. And now they can't bench Isaac. 130 million. He has to play.
They can't bench.
I stay with you, Emmanuel. With what Liverpool have been doing, they've almost continued from where they stopped last season. Is it all about an slot, or should we be giving all of these kudos to the job Jurgen Klopp did before leaving?
Actually, I'll keep telling everyone, I keep telling those ones I used to talk about football. Ancelotti is not a special coach. I'm not saying anything he's actually really doing.
But he did well at where is coming from now?
He did well at Feyenoord. Just the same way Van Persie is going to do well at Feyenoord this season. He might not qualify for Europe. We did not know him in an European trophy. He's only coaching Feyenoord. How many league you will see Van Persie too can still fight for that league over there? But the main issue is that I'm not concerned about the German league. If I'm watching Liverpool, I'm not seeing any speciality in them.
So you are seeing
everything I'm seeing is the ability of the players.
The players that Jurgen Klopp assembled.
The players that he has. Yes, he's good in selecting players to come and play. But Jurgen Klopp is not special. It's the players that are playing more.
And a slot, you want to say?
A slot is not special.
So you are saying there's no like. You are saying there's no like tactical.
That tactical this thing is not really there. If you watch Liverpool and you watch Floyd Smith last three games, it's different from the Floyd Smith they signed. It's not that Wills is not playing like Wills or something. He's not running to position the way he has been doing in Bayer Leverkusen. I'm not seeing anything those players are learning actually from him. They are playing according to their own ability.
Okay, let's quickly go straight down to the blue side of London. DK,
those people.
Your Chelsea, it don't look like say their main business this season. What do we go talk after that 2-0 victory? The same form, yes, way Paul Sansan to Manchester United Gary. Now Chelsea beat with relative ease. What does Chelsea's performance so far suggest to us?
Chelsea no be Man U now. Difference day. But I'll say kudos to first Del Pedro, because ever since we signed that guy, it has been a blessing to our team. Honestly,
he can't stop scoring.
It can't stop. And looking at it, we are looking at him as our new Delima Ronaldo. They seem that kind of way.
See this guy. Last match, did he score?
Of course now.
Dreams is free. Anybody can dream.
Let me to dream now. My dream will come to reality.
Okay.
They see our small Delima Ronaldo.
Now your dream, sha.
So
my dream well.
I'm happy for our win, and then with this win, I think it's going to give us more confidence boost for our every matches. But I don't think Fulham is enough test for us. I don't think. With
what they did against Manchester United,
I don't see.
And they almost pose a threat to Chelsea before Chelsea eventually won that game.
I don't see. Because the level where they see Chelsea now, maybe they be like PSG, Barca. Now the level where they see Chelsea now that.
And Ibrahim ma bat Yama Chelsea. Ibrahim ma bat I swear to God. Okay. Delap is injured, Emmanuel. Delap is injured now. Is the Jackson is looking hell bent on leaving Chelsea. Will that be taking anything away from Chelsea, even now that Palmer is not fit?
Actually, Chelsea have showed that they can play without Palmer.
Okay.
Because they've actually prepared for it when they signed that boy and that
Estevao,
what are they calling him? Actually, the guy can play as a 10. And when you see it,
but against Fulham, we did not use him as a 10 though.
Yes, that was when you used together Delap and Pedro. Immediately Delap was injured, he returned to 10.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just it. They've prepared for it actually, because the guy played 10 when you won that against West Ham also.
Yes.
The coach said, you see, we can play without Palmer. They've prepared for it. Actually, this season, I knew Chelsea have been blending their team right from time. I love something about their coach. I don't like Chelsea at all. and I will never like Chelsea. That's
no.
I will never like Chelsea. But the main thing is that
I'm loving this.
The main thing is that
the
main thing is that their coach has been so tactical. He has been blending. See, if they should buy someone that doesn't know football before, he will chase the person that doesn't know. Truly, he made some mistake chasing some players anyhow that he didn't test.
All coach know if you get them right.
Yes,
man.
that he didn't test, and he brought them back later. All those things. Yes, he did it. But the main thing is that he has been partnering everybody together. If this one should go for injury, it will affect him. Colwill has gone for injury, and Chelsea has been playing well. Palmer has gone for injury, and Chelsea has been playing well. He has been changing.
In other words, Maresca is proving this that he is the man for the job.
Yes, he's proving it. He has won 2 trophies already.
I stay with you, Emmanuel, and we go straight then to Manchester, to the Manchester, and this time Manchester United. Finally, Manchester United got their first 3 points against Burnley. Newly promoted Burnley.
Relegation. Now their level now.
They had to
finish 15. Now their level.
They had to wait for a VAR's last minute intervention to win that penalty. But do you think say Amorim done convince enough say he is the man to take them to the next level?
If you want to be the man to take Manchester United to the next level, you have to, number one, copy from the legend. Someone like Sir Alex Ferguson. Ferguson is always doing something for Manchester United which these coaches don't understand. You don't come into Manchester United. You don't come in into Manchester United and like beef England players and put yourself under pressure.
But you need to be in control.
Yes, you need to be in control. At the same time, you need to know that, okay, if I'm in control, I should not overdo it.
Is he overdoing it?
Yes, he's overdoing it.
You think so, man? I don't think so.
Yes, he's overdoing it because actually Ferguson is very stubborn during his days too. But if you watch most Ferguson's captain is England. Roy Keane is a very stubborn man.
He knew how to manage him.
He knew how to manage him. All these guys that this guy is calling, they are this, they are that. He has not even met those people that this kind of guy can't coach Ronaldo then. That's why I said he's overdoing it. Is that you don't just like chase players out that way. You don't like talk player that, okay, for example, Manchester United board should come out now and say, okay, Amorim tactics is not working for us, he's a bad coach. It will affect his CV to the next place he's going to. So you don't need to come out and be like, okay,
you don't criticize your players.
Yes, this player is not this player is not that.
I think what will Cunha's injury, will he be drawing Manchester United backward?
Honestly, because what that guy had to Manchester United.
But why is he even benching Sesko in the first? Is that justifiable?
Well, to me, I think why is benching Sesko? Because Mount has more intensity to the game, better than.
Is Mount the reason why he's benching Sesko?
That is not a reason for a good coach.
Well, to me, I feel that it's Mount that is making him to bench. To me, that would be feel because
the main thing is that he wants his signings to play. Yes.
Sesko is
signing. Yes. You know what he's doing, the man, is that he doesn't want to put Sesko
under pressure.
At the same time, if you don't want to put a player under pressure, you should remember that this player came for a big money into Manchester United. Sesko is not a player right now. 3 matches now. You can't be putting Sesko second half or that minute. You should not be starting Sesko in Carabao Cup.
DK, I stay with you.
Yeah.
Manchester City, back-to-back defeat. It's beginning to look like a new season, same old problem. What is wrong with this Manchester City, or it is still early days?
Right now it's no early days, but I think Pep has to go back to the drawing board, to his tactics. Something is definitely wrong.
Is it about is something being wrong with his tactics, or they are not just, or the players are not doing enough, or they are not just lucky enough?
At the end of the day, all blame will go to the coach.
Okay.
Yeah, all blame will still go to the coach because now you get these players, now you buy them, now you request for them.
Emmanuel, they signed Donnarumma. What would that be adding to them?
Actually, Donnarumma will add nothing to Manchester City this season.
You think so?
They will keep suffering.
You think so?
Yes.
When they talk this thing objectively, I've been on the now bad belle.
No.
Prophesy doom for Man City.
No, Donnarumma is good. I'm not talking about Donnarumma ability or goalkeeping. Donnarumma is one of the best.
But it's not the solution to Man City.
But right now, it's not the solution to Manchester City. Manchester City should either get Guardiola out.
Wow.
Or suffer for this season, get him out and bring in a new coach. See, there's no solution.
Is that the way to pay a coach that won you 4 Premier League titles back to back?
I beg, give
historical titles back to back.
Okay, for example, Mourinho is the best coach Chelsea will ever have. Mourinho was the one that brought Chelsea back into limelight, but they sacked the same coach twice in Chelsea. It's not about business. It's not about what you've won. You can win Germany World Cup this year. The next World Cup, if you should join group stage or you join quarter final, they will sack you. See, it's not about what you've done. It's about what you want to give me.
A coach is as good as their last result.
A coach
is as good as their last result. Is that what you are trying to say?
See, Guardiola is done.
It's done in the business. Is it in the business of coaching or with Manchester City?
It's not about Manchester City. He has to go into non-existent, just the way Zidane did. Yes, he has to go into non-existent. Once he's back, he has to go maybe like 4-5 years.
Are you kidding me?
Then he should come back to a country. That is when he will now be like, he will have the whole time, the whole year. He can have 1 year to look at his tactics before coaching a country. But right now, Guardiola is done. Just forget Guardiola. He's the one. Like,
as far as you are concerned, he has nothing to offer.
He has nothing to offer, man.
Absolutely nothing.
See, the last 2 games that he played, once I can see his selection, I know where he wants to play. Once I see his selection,
but Guardiola is unpredictable in terms of
Guardiola is unpredictable in terms of tactics. Yes, he changed players, but Guardiola has one thing. If Guardiola makes signings and those signings, check is on injury.
Yes,
I know everything will start scattering for him
because check is on injury.
Guardiola has something. Once he signed and put himself under pressure, Guardiola used to say something. I don't mind if I don't have score of depth because I don't want to be on pressure.
And he like making teams.
He like his teams should be small so that the first team and those ones in the second team will know that okay, these people playing, they are better than me. But right now, if we are talking about Man City right now, inside Nico, one of the best defensive midfielder, box to box midfielder in Porto, they went for him with 60 million. His release clause, they bought him. They bought these Redners. They still Kovacic is on injury. They have Rodrigo. Who did they have again? They have Czeki and all those kind of things. And the main thing is that if he's bringing them in now, Nico has not been playing well. He used Nico in one match like that. He
started their last 2 matches.
Their last match before this one that they lost.
He caused them to go,
but he did well. But the actual truth is that Rodrigo is back. Rodrigo has to play.
Wow, let's quickly, because of our time, leave England and let's head straight up to Spain. It's like finally Alonso is beginning to get it right. No matter people have talked about how he is struggling to assert authority in that Real Madrid team, how it's like his start is not going to work. But it is 3 out of 3 for the former Bayern Leverkusen.
Well, to me, I will first say the beginning of the problem why we look like Alonso is not going to get it right because ever in the history of Madrid, I've never seen them use like a 3-man defense. It's not in their culture. It's not in their philosophy.
But he has not been using a 3-man defense.
Now, I said when it started.
Okay.
At the FIFA Club World Cup, it started with 3-man defense. It has never happened in their culture and their philosophy. So when he changed it to the 4-man defense, I think that's when he started getting it right. And kudos to him for getting that right quickly. And to their attack, I think he's still trying to shovel how he's going to balance the attack.
Trying to see which first 11 will work for him.
But I'm so happy for them that they're getting it right. But on the long run, there might be problems.
Emmanuel, is Trent Alexander-Arnold believing Liverpool, where he's like almost untouchable, to be sitting on the bench in Real Madrid?
Actually, Arnold can't sit on the bench for Real Madrid. because Cava is old. He has this experience. He has everything, but he doesn't have that speed anymore. Arnold is not really good defensively, but right now what I'm seeing in Real Madrid is different from Real Madrid that played and won even the Champions League under Ancelotti. What I'm seeing in Real Madrid right now, even Vinicius that doesn't mark is now marking.
Talking about Vinicius, how long do you think Alonso will have the enough audacity to keep playing Vinicius from the bench?
He hasn't been playing Vinicius from the bench. The day he played Vinicius on the bench, he entered. He made a goal against Oviedo.
Yes.
Oviedo. That day, his lineups, he wanted to like try something new. Yes, Vinicius won't always play, but take it or leave it. Vinicius is a starting winner.
But what will you say to those who are suggesting that Real Madrid should just allow Vinicius to go?
Rodrigo.
Vinicius. Some people are already saying
Vinicius should go. Actually, that is not a Real Madrid fan. They are not Real Madrid fans.
They don't want good for Real Madrid.
They are maybe Barcelona fans or all these enemies of Real Madrid. Right now, if you are talking about one of the best winger, I'm not talking about one of the best.
Yeah, it's Vini.
Is there.
Yeah, it's Vini.
So you can't tell me to like sell that type of star. Only thing you can do for him, if you are watching Vinicius now, if you are watching Real Madrid matches now, Vinicius is now marking and he's now charging. He's running. Vinicius before we stay in front, be expecting pass, we not mark. Like 3 or 4 times, Modric have shouted at him that mark us. But he won't do it. But now Alonso told them nobody is unbenchable. Everybody has to mark unless my target now in the middle. And when you are watching Mbappe, once Vinicius or if he's using this guy Gazzola Gonzalez also, if he's in front, Mbappe will come back. Everybody is now marking collectively, playing collective football, and he's helping them.
FC Barcelona drops 2 points just this last weekend. What did you think went wrong, DK?
First of all, I'm so happy because back as myself, I know League bass in my bed. But she dog on me do. But there's something as a flick has to look up to, you know, is the defensive lineup is island game. You know, you need to really watch it because I think that's what is costing the game now. And now coaches are trying to understand and understudy his island game, and which is costing them dearly. So that island or whatever he's doing, he need to stop it. Because once he meets a team with a good, very creative midfielder, he go get problem. And thank God, Chelsea is playing against Barca. We will see more of that with Michael Palmer. Yama, I promise them.
That's another topic for another day. Might go alofa. If Ferran Torres doing enough to displace Lewandowski in that center of the attack?
Yes, actually, Ferran Torres is doing excellently well. I won't lie to you. Lewandowski actually is meant to, like, right now know his place. He knows he's already old and he doesn't have that level. He's just staying in one place. Now Ferran Torres gives more to the attack. Let Rafinha and Yama play their ball more than Lewandowski. And when you are watching Barcelona, as DK has said, that eye line, I keep telling people, right now you don't have those defenders to keep playing this eye line. They will way off. And if you are playing against a team that have a good strikers that has positioning,
yeah, you go.
Oh God! Yesterday, if you watch yesterday Barcelona match, Raul was meant to be them. If it's not because of their keeper, he had 2 point blank save that he saved 1-on-1. He did. It was the keeper that gave them the win. You can't keep playing like that. And I told someone something. Flick is also a very stubborn coach. He won't listen to anyone. He keeps doing his thing. Even though it's not working, he keeps doing it.
Just like every other coach.
Yes. He will keep doing it, and it's very bad of him. That's why they sacked him in January. There are some times you have to change. You can't be playing every time eye line. There are some things that you can play eye line for. If you see that, okay, they love running too much. Some Real Madrid, you can play eye line for them. They love running. they want to run him. But there are some small teams you will meet, they won't run, they will play from the back and counter you. That kind of team, you can't play high line with them. You have to stay, you have to shift back for them.
Quickly before we say our buys, will Lamine Yamal be able to shoulder the huge responsibility just like the Barcelona's famous legend Messi for this team this season?
I don't think so. He can't replicate what Messi has done in Barcelona. That's a legendary stuff. But if he keep going game to game, the only thing now he has to do is add to his number of goals. That's the only thing remain for the man to be at that level.
Iman, you think he can lead Barcelona to something, a tangible success this season?
Let's forget about Messi and Yama. Don't let us bring Messi to the topic. Messi is Messi. Messi is the greatest in Barcelona's history.
In football history?
It's not football history, in Barcelona history.
Okay.
Yes, Yama can't replicate Messi. Yama will be Yama. But actually, what Yama needs to do now, Barcelona is giving him penalty, giving him duties to do.
Yeah, you need to add number of goals to his game.
He's now wearing that 10. More responsibilities will be on him. But what will kill Yama is that number one, his ways. He's still young. He talks too much. I don't like that thing about him. He talks too much. And as a star, as a young boy,
focus more on the game.
At that age, focus more.
Official Ronaldo winning now.
No, Ronaldo doesn't talk much when he was this younger.
Okay.
Ronaldo wasn't like this when he was younger.
Okay.
Ronaldo was still respectful and they face football. They were dedicated to football.
Ronaldo didn't Islam like this much when he was at that age.
Ronaldo didn't hit like, but Ronaldo had that word best before even Messi.
But we know.
Yes, now that is what we are saying. That is exactly what we are saying. If you are in that limelight at this age, you should cool down and stop talking too much.
You should be humble.
He talk too much. He should be humble. And if you watch Yama talking, Yama is always talking as if he's the one carrying the whole team, as if he's the one the team is surrounded about.
In the true sense.
Last season I told someone Barcelona made mistake. Instead of them to push Rafinha for world best, Rafinha would have been a major threat for Dembele than Yama.
How would they have pushed Rafinha forward? But the moment they crashed out of the Champions League, we all know it was going to be difficult for any of those two to win the world best.
If you watch the stats and everything, you know the problem of Barcelona fans is that if Yama had won the UEFA Nation League, they would have been still be talking they should win the world best.
Okay.
Because then that is their own way. When he lost that UEFA Nation League, you know they started saying he's ordinary friendly. He's not a
glorified friendly match.
Friendly match. Yes, they changed their topic. But if Yama has won it would have been a glorified friendly trophy. But that aside, Rafinha last season has more stats, more goals, more assists than
so he did more. He did better than Yama to you.
More for Barcelona than Yama.
Okay, among those two, who do you think is indispensable?
Actually, is Yama. Because Yama is more younger.
That ends the debate for me. That will be the size of the show on this lovely episode. DK, let's say goodbye to our lovely fans.
My lovely fans, happy new month. God bless you for all you watching our episodes, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Emmanuel.
Thank you so much. As DK have said, happy new month, and please like, subscribe, show us love, please. We are begging. Thank you so much.
Yes, I thank you for always being there. Now una support they always they give us the ginger and they fuel us to keep doing more. Continue tẹ̀síwájú láti máa support brand yìí. Follow us on every of our platforms, subscribe on YouTube, and also try as much as possible to help us preach the gospel of football on court. Game of football yìí àjọ máa gbádùn ẹni till we come on your way for another fresh episode, another fresh edition. I remain your one and only Samo Sport. Football remains the opium of the people. Take care.